102.7 KISS FM. Remember the big speech that President Bush gave at the convention? This one, now when he said this in Spanish, I could almost see the fear in his eyes because he had to make it through without stumbling.
No dejaremos a ningún niño atrás.
And after he finished, he winked and I got it, didn't I?
Got it.
You know, I got a little chuckle right there.
Yep.
You know, they rehearse those speeches beforehand, and I have found the rehearsal tape of President Bush's speech from the convention. And I'm going to put it into the VCR here.
Yeah.
Just put it right in there.
Just pop it in there,
Pop
Ryan.
it in. And let's play the first track. Now, he was trying to figure out what he was going to use in the speech. Here's the first one.
Dejaremos los Estados Unidos con mucha seguridad.
Now, what is that one? Martin, what's that mean?
He said that we shall leave the United States with a lot of safety and security.
Oh, so that's good.
That's good. I like that one.
That didn't make it, though. That didn't make it into the speech.
But that was a good one.
Yeah, there's another one on here?
Yeah.
All right, play that one.
Y nuestros cortes de impuestos serán permanentes.
What was that?
He said the tax cuts that he makes will be permanent.
Oh,
all right. Mm-hmm. That's good. There's another one?
Yeah.
All right, play that one.
Y no voten para mi antagonista, señor Kerry, porque se parece como el monstruo Frankenstein.
Wait, hold on. Let me rewind the tape. Can you play that back one more time?
Y no voten para mi antagonista, señor Kerry, porque se parece como el monstruo Frankenstein.
What's he saying there?
He says, don't vote for my opponent, Mr. Kerry, because he looks like Frankenstein.
What station are we on, sir?
Ese Kiss FM.
Now, it's amazing to me that Dr. Phil still listens to our program because, you know, every now and then, I believe that we poke a little fun at him.
well, you know, he's been in the spotlight. He's being criticized for his eating program because you can buy it in the grocery store, and all the formulas, he says, one's for apple shape, pear shape, different shaped bodies. It's the exact same stuff in a different package.
I thought maybe he was criticized because he's overweight. And people look at him and go, well, why am I going to listen to that guy?
That too.
Good morning, Dr. Phil.
How are you?
Hey, congratulations on your sweeps ratings.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm not calling to talk about me. I'm calling to talk about you.
Well, that's bizarre.
I heard yesterday you were discussing on air your policies as relates to your car and inside the vehicle.
Well, there's a 2-item carry-on rule when you go in my car. I can't stand a water bottle or anything rattling or rolling around, and trash in the car drives me absolutely nuts.
Now, when you say 2 carry-on rule, what exactly do you mean by that? And pardon me while I make some notes.
I mean, and by the way, some people might agree with me. I don't like it. For example, if you, Dr. Phil, had a newspaper, a bottle of water, and a coffee, one item goes in the trunk. Which is it going to be? The other two can come with us in the front.
Now, do you find that you've got these stringent and somewhat rigid rules and policies as relates to other areas of your life?
Hang on for a second. What's that mean?
Are you like that throughout your whole life?
Yes.
You are? Mm-hmm. Well, let me bring the bad news. You suffer from adjustment disorder.
Adjustment.
Which is a reaction to a stressful event or circumstance that causes significant distress or impair social relationships. And I think the change in your work schedule and the intense hours that you're on the job are manifesting themselves in these somewhat bizarre, and I got to say, really wacko rules about your car.
Are they control issues, Doctor?
They certainly are that, and I bet it makes it difficult for those who have the misfortune of having to interact with you.
Jennifer Horn is funny, smart, and beautiful. And then there's Brian.
Toodles!
That's why I don't listen to the radio much anymore.
Well, anyway, this is the morning answer.
Thanks for joining us. It is your Friday morning answer. How you doing over there, Whitman? Brian and Jen here.
Me, I'm fine. I have my flak jacket on. I'm ready for combat, full rhetorical combat. That's Lindsey Graham. He wasn't talking about me specifically, was he?
Yeah, he can't. No, he can't listen to the radio anymore because
I don't even listen anymore after what happened to Judge Kavanaugh. I don't turn on any channels of anything.
So here's something that we've got a little surprise for you. If you are a long hauler, and I don't mean with COVID, if you're a long hauler of the morning answer, you may remember back a couple of years ago, Whitman introduced to you the Wheel of Surrogates. And he allowed me to bedazzle it, and I decorated it. I added in all the names. Just in your mind's eye, picture really the Wheel of Fortune, except it stands upright, and instead of dollar amounts, it's got political pundits and names on there.
That's right. And there was a time on this broadcast when someone would be designated in the radio theater of the mind, to grab the wheel of surrogates. And I might say, hey, Jen, give that a good rip.
And I used to love it because I used to, I want to be on Price is Right. So I always practice my spinning technique.
Showcase Showdown.
Of course.
Right? You're right. So the wheel of surrogates would go around and around, where it stopped, no one knows. And of course, I would always sell
usually
the
on Kellyanne Conway, though, which was weird.
often, hey, this Kellyanne. Or I
think it was weighted or something towards Kelly.
There was some controversy and some claims were made. There's no truth, however, to that claim has yet been certified before the court. But we have brought back here just in time to bring normalcy to an otherwise abnormal, unprecedented time. The Wheel of Surrogates is back, but we've changed the name. So it's like a spin-off, but not quite. We were calling it the Wheel of Vote Finders.
Yes, and we have to have this because, Whitman, and let me just read you a few. Can I just read a few of the names off the wheel? Because there are a lot of vote finders out there.
Because the wheel, whomever the wheel falls on, we will hear from that vote finder.
Because there's so many good things. So we've got Mick Mulvaney. Ooh. We have, we got Rick Grinnell. We have Pam Bondi. Oh, there's Corey Lewandowski.
Corey Lewandowski is, I see that. He's
I've got Lindsey Graham. I've got Kevin McCarthy. Woo! Newt Gingrich and Ted Cruz. Are you ready, Whitman, to spin this wheel? You want to do it?
Oh, you want me to do it? Well, the wheel's loaded up. Yeah, give me that. Here we go. Right. Wheel of Vote Getters. Let's give it a rip here.
Nice.
Well, Corey Lewandowski went across at a decent speed.
I'm hoping for... No, Lindsey Graham.
I'm here tonight to stand with President Trump. He stood with
Jan with you at home listening. Of course, so many are on the courtesy of the AM 870 app. If you don't have that fantastic app, it's totally free, by the way. You can download that on your smartphone and hear the morning answer and all of our wonderful broadcasts and all of our familiar hosts who provide a sense of normalcy, no doubt, and remind us of you expect us to be here, and here we are. And your at-home smart speakers are effective as well. So you make sure you don't miss the morning answer. We understand that the scheduling has changed, and you're not battling, the 405-101 merge, but you might be battling a morning answer traffic alert to get that toast out of the kitchen where there's
right.
2 kids and 2 parents lined up there.
A battle for the last bagel.
I always choose a bagel over a piece of toast, although I love sourdough toast. How about that?
One of my faves.
Yeah, my client, yes, he's a bank robber, a street mugger, and a petty thief. But, Your Honor, in these days of a pandemic, my client was wearing a mask.
Yes, but, Counselor, your client was wearing a mask in 2002 when he robbed the Wells Fargo.
And in the mugshot, he's wearing the mask.
911 emergency. Hi, a guy just came through my window and stole my Keurig coffee machine. Well, what did he look like, Mr. Whitman?
Well, that's a good question. He had a face covering. I know he had eyes. Amber Alert. He had eyes. Yeah, 2 of them. But what did he look? Well, come to think of it, half 3/4 of his face was covered because he told me he didn't want to get coronavirus.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock, and a moment ago, oh my gosh, we were talking about Tomi Lahren. Oh my gosh. Tomi Lahren is all so for the Constitution and the Founding Fathers. Oh my gosh, like totally Thomas Jefferson. And I'm like so like against the government and for my guns. And Glenn Beck calls me, he's all, you're suspended. I'm all, oh my God.
You're not done yet.
Oh my gosh, I am like so totally done here. Tomi Lahren, girlfriend, I'm all, hang in there. OMG. Glenn Beck is all, you're suspended. I'm all facepalm. Hashtag facepalm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like John Adams, #1. Communism, losers.
Campaign yesterday talking about the trend they're seeing in Arizona.
Count our votes. And that's exactly what we're doing. When the race was inappropriately called by the media, the fake news media, Trump was just behind by 200,000 votes. There were hundreds and thousands of votes were still out. Hundreds of thousands of votes that are still out. And even still today, there are hundreds of thousands of votes. And I can tell you that it is trending in the direction of President Donald J. Trump.
These last two ladies, very breathy. Kelly Warren, Nancy Pelosi.
Pardon me. The wheel of surrogates, now the wheel of vote finders.
Yes.
Behind it, I left my Excedrin.
Oh, here, hold on.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much.
There you go. All right. Don't forget, world famous Friday Free-for-All is
How many are in
up.
here?
It's happening.
But there happened to be nobody eating. It was actually it was a little bit after lunchtime, maybe. But there were seats there, and the person said that order will take about 15 to 20 minutes. And I said, well, then, I'm just going to sit here, and I'll sit there. And of course, I went to the far corner because we're all still long haulers. So I went to the corner and I just, I had my headphones on. I was listening to KNX 1070. I believe I heard Chris Stevens, who's a great guy. He used to come on with Conway and me. Like to talk about fires and say he's a really good guy. I listen to him and I listen to some other folks, and I listen to music mostly. I listen to my music, which relaxes me. So I'm in the chair, sitting there waiting, and the poor guy who took the order, not poor, he's a nice guy. He seemed to be quite intelligent and articulate and all of that. And I blame some of this on me because I'm an awkward guy. But as the prince of the pandemic, I don't violate space. I don't. In fact, maybe I overdo it, and maybe that makes people awkward. Anyway, the guy's so freaked out that somebody, who is a customer, by the way, it was an $18.50. I have a range. I do know numbers. I don't know. I can't do math, but I remember things. It was $18. So the fact that I was just sitting there in the chair to the farthest, waiting for the Uber, because I'm also the prince of Uber. Oh, no, I'm the liege of Lyft. You know what? I'm none of it. I'm Brian, thank God. No, I want to be one of those other things, too. So anyway, but I am still the prince of the pandemic. And I didn't tell the guy that at the restaurant because I didn't want to intimidate him or make him any more awkward than he was. But the guy was all freaked out, and I was just listening, and he was like, to have a person, and you know me, my father had a business. I'm not, unless it's a donut shop, going to sit in a business and not be a customer. Oh my God, that's called loitering. You don't do that with these places. So that was Friday. Nobody was mean at all or inappropriate. I'm just saying, some people, as you go out there with your high hopes, please know that some people are not ready. So they might let you down. Not intentionally, they won't wound you or hurt you, but they need a little bit of time now.